Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz. Hey, Margie here. Welcome back to another episode of the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. Whew, it feels good to be back behind the mic. But let me be real with you. Life lately has been a lot. I don't know about you, but this summer for me was insane. Just insanely busy. In the past few weeks alone, I served 2 events. I flew to Texas to help my daughter, Sophia, set up her new room. And in 48 hours, we made magic happen. It's amazing how that all comes together. I came home, took me on her senior cruise, and then headed to Tampa for my other daughter's boyfriend's graduation. We arrived at 1 a.m. Monday morning, so you can imagine I may be dragging a little bit. The funny part is that I moved my 3 daughters out of the house this summer. One of them is already back, and she's going to move out again. Don't ask. Anyway, when I leave their apartments, it's amazing how their rooms look beautiful. Mine, you can barely walk in it. It looks like a bomb went off in there. Can anyone relate? But still, I'm here. I'm tired. I'm a little frazzled, but showing up. Because in the midst of this mess, I know my job is to shine my light. This morning, I had a meeting with my friend Chris. Him and I were partners, senior leaders at the Tony Robbins RPM event a couple of weeks ago. And I always like after the events to kind of regroup and recap the event. And without meaning to, our conversation turned into a coaching call. See, Chris is an engineer, and he pulled out this tiny little 3D printed lighthouse that he had made. He told me he had them everywhere in house, on his keychain, on his backpack. I asked him why, and he shared the story. He wants to remember that we are meant to be lighthouses. A lighthouse can't physically pull a boat to shore. It doesn't chase ships, say that 3 times fast, or try to steer them. It just shines its light consistently so those at sea can find their way. Compare that to a tugboat, which has to hook up to another vessel and physically drag it where it needs to go. The tugboat works hard, burns fuel, and then struggles against resistance. Chris said, Margie, our job isn't to tug people to where we think they should go. Our job is to shine so they can see their path to safety. Well, that hit me hard this morning because how many of us, especially as moms, we spend all our time tugging people, our kids, our spouse, our friends, trying to pull them into change when God is simply asking us to shine. Matthew 5:14-16 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." God doesn't call us to control people. He calls us to reflect His light so they can see Him. And here's the thing, your light can't shine if your bulb is broken. That's why we have to care for ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. You can't guide anyone home if your own light is out. Protect it, fuel it, and let it shine, always. So here are your 3 clicks to help you be a lighthouse in every area of your life. Click number 1, wake up, protect the light source. A lighthouse has one main job, to keep the light working. For us, that means protecting our health, our body, our minds, and our spirit. Let me ask you, physically, are you sleeping? I know I have not slept enough in the last few weeks, so I'm dragging. Have you been moving your body, fueling with good food, drinking enough water? How about mentally? Are you feeding your mind with truth or trash? Are you consuming things that lift you up or weigh you down? Let me tell you, there was a season in my life where my light was barely flickering. I was saying yes to everything. volunteering at school, running my husband's practice, keeping up with the kids' overscheduled schedules. On top of that, caring for my family. My workouts? They were optional. My meals were whatever I could grab between running around. And my prayer time? It shrank to quick whispers while rushing to the next thing. I thought I was doing good work, but I was running on fumes. My patience was short. My creativity was gone. And the joy I usually felt in serving others was replaced by exhaustion. My light wasn't gone, but it was dim, and I could feel it. I had to stop and ask myself, how can I be a lighthouse for anyone if I'm running on empty? That was my wake-up call to start saying no, to rebuild my daily habits, and to protect my health, like my purpose depended on it. Because you know what? It does. Ask yourself, what is one thing that is dimming your light right now? And what is one thing you can do this week to protect it? Click number 2, pray up. Keep your lamp fueled. A lighthouse keeper's job was to refill the oil and trim the wick daily. Without that care, the light would dim. For us, prayer is that daily fuel. My favorite tool is my 10-5-5 formula. 10 things I'm grateful for, 5 things I'm letting go and letting God, 5 things, people, or situations that I'm praying for. It takes 5 minutes, but it resets my focus every time. When you're spiritually connected, you stop tugging and start trusting, knowing that God is guiding the ships. When was the last time you simply prayed to be with God, not just to get something from Him? Click number 3, boss up. Shine consistently, not conditionally. A lighthouse doesn't only shine when the weather's good. As a matter of fact, it's most needed when it storms. Don't wait for your house to be spotless, your schedule to be calm, or your energy to be perfect before you show up. Shine in the middle of chaos. Shine when you feel like hiding. Shine when it's inconvenient, because that's when someone may need your light the most. Who in your life might be navigating a storm right now? And how can you shine for them this week? Friend, stop tugboating. Stop exhausting yourself trying to drag people to where you think they should go. Shine your light, protect your light, fuel your light. Because you never know who's looking for hope. And will find it because you stayed lit. If this episode encouraged you, please share it with a friend who might be stuck tugboating instead of shining. Until next time, remember to wake up, pray up, and boss up every day. God bless. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.